Hi YouTube, it's Marcia and today is Monday, January 5th, and I am now 13 weeks and 1 day pregnant. I made it to 13 weeks. Yay! So this video will include weeks 11, 12, and part of 13. I had told you guys on my last video that I was gonna have a hard time recording a video while I went out of town for the Christmas and New Year's break or whatever, and that happened. I tried to record a video, tried to upload it, and my stepdad's computer I'm not gonna even go there. I couldn't upload the video, and I know a few of you guys have been asking how I've been and how the babies, and I do apologize I haven't been able to get to you guys, but I'm here and everything is fine. Week 11 started out pretty much uneventful. I thought that I had contracted a UTI. And so what I did was I had noticed that my urine was cloudy at times and I had a lot of tenderness in my lower abdominal area. So I wanted to go to the ER, and I said, wait a minute, it's Saturday night. I do not want to sit in there all night. Let me call my doc. And I did that. So he said, well, sitting in the ER is not practical right now. And I told him my symptoms, and he said, well, it sounds like a UTI. And I don't usually like to do this, but I'm going to prescribe you some antibiotics and treat it blindly since I haven't had a chance to test the urine. So I said, okay, that's good. I didn't want to sit in the ER anyway. So I took the pills and they made me nauseous as hell. They weren't good, but I did it anyway because it's not about me, it's about them, and I wanted to make sure that that infection didn't spread or anything. So that's that. So on the 23rd, I was 11 weeks and 2 days. I went and had my nuchal scan, which is where they measure the fluid behind the baby's necks for like Down syndrome and stuff like that. And the ultrasound, I was told, lasts about 30 to 40 minutes just for one baby. So I'm thinking, oh cool, this would be a long ultrasound right before Christmas. I get to spend time with them. No, they were in the perfect position. It's like they were laid back on their back, and they were like, they knew what was going to happen. So the doc was like, wow, we can't get any better than this. So they measured the fluid and everything was perfect with that. And before we got ready to wrap it up, I had asked for some pictures to take with me because my doctor for some reason doesn't just freely give ultrasound pictures. Why? I don't know. Maybe the paper is expensive. I don't know. But I was like, can I get some photos, please? So he switched the machine to 3D, and I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting to see that because, most doctors don't do 3D ultrasounds at 12 weeks or 11 weeks. So they did that, and and the babies were measuring 3 days ahead. So they wanted to change my due date to July 9th, which would be 40 weeks, which we all know I won't make it to 40 weeks, but it was encouraging to me that there were 3 days ahead of schedule. So these are the photos that I got. And it's of one baby. The other one, he couldn't get a good shot of. He had moved. Go figure. I got some jumping beans in there. This is one. I'll try to step up so you can see this. You can kind of see the little arm right there and their head and their neck, which looks weird to me. But, it's developing. It hasn't fully, rounded out. And this is a different shot. Same baby. You can see the little arm, and it looks so much like a boy arm, but you can't tell that right now. And this is the same baby frontal shot, and you can kind of see the little alien looking face and the little fingers, and so that's what I had got. And so that wrapped up week 11. Week 12 was pretty good too. I was back home in Miami with family and friends for Christmas, and I did some shopping, and I'll show you really quick what I had got. I got some socks. Can't see the little prints, but they're like the green and the orange and the yellow for unisex, of course. White, can't go wrong with white. Got some little white onesies, and the little t-shirts that are snap on the side, make it easy to come on and off. I got 2 of these little outfits, and it says Just Ducky up here, and little socks, little mittens, and the little mittens are shaped like ducks, have a little beak there, and it's a nightgown, so there's no closure. It's open and it has little ducks. And I got, oops, making a mess over here. More onesies. It says, I'll try to get it. You can see it. It says Mommy Loves Me in the back. You know, there's some that says Grandma Loves Me and Daddy Loves Me. Nothing for Granddad though. I don't know. And I got some white onesies with blue trimming. And, you know, I do want a boy, at least one. But if I have two girls, girls will wear blue, but boys won't wear pink. And I got a little towel set with washcloths. I don't know why I bought one. I guess I'm still not used to the fact that I'm having two. But I gotta get more of that stuff. And I got two of these. And I got two of the other Duck Little outfits too. This is classic Winnie the Pooh. Has a little hat and a little blanket in the back. Got two of those, and that's pretty much all I had bought so far. So that is that. Week 13, I'm 13 weeks and 1 day. Everything's good so far. No symptoms besides acne, like acne. Urinating a lot, of course. And nipples hurt sometimes, breasts hurt like around here sometimes, and that's about it. And nothing much to report. I have an appointment next week. I'll be 14 weeks. I'm not sure what's going to be done at that appointment. They'll probably do the Doppler, which I did. I do have one. I've been using it every night, so maybe tonight I'll record myself using it, which is funny because those kids, they just move around all the time. I didn't know it picks up that you can actually hear when they move, and then you lose your heartbeat and you gotta mess around and find them again. So I did find both, and I listen to them twice a day, morning and night. That's my way of saying good morning and good night to them. And so that's probably all they're going to do in the next appointment. I'll probably get more blood work for the quad screen, I guess, for genetic defects and stuff like that. I think that's about it. So, like I said, I'll do another video with me and my husband using the Doppler. And that is all. I will show you guys a belly shot because I know a lot of people have been asking me about the belly shot. So I'm recording this myself, so bear with me. I'm going to try to adjust the camera so you can see it. This is me at 13 weeks, shirt on. Yeah, I'm only 13. Shirt off. That's the belly. Nice little happy trail. I've always had this anyway, so I can imagine how dark it's gonna get. That's the belly. 13 weeks. I know. And shirt on. These are my little peanuts. So, just wanted to come on and, sorry, I'm adjusting my camera. Just wanted to come on and let you guys know that I'm fine. The babies are fine. I have no more spotting, no more, you know, nothing. Everything is just a-okay with them. So thank God for that. And to everyone, hi. Thanks for the comments and the messages and the questions and things like that. So I guess I will talk to you guys later on. Either today or tomorrow I'll do the video with the Doppler. So see you guys later.